Yo, what up, what up, what up? It's your man, Mr. Controversy. Did you miss me? I pray y'all can hear me. I don't have my headset on, so let me know if y'all can hear me. But I pray y'all can hear me for real. But either or, this is Mr. Controversy's NFL Diary. Yes, we did one last week, and this is the second installment, second week, second episode, whatever y'all want to say. But this is it. So man, it was a crazy week. It was a crazy week. And again, if y'all can hear me, please let me know if y'all can't hear me or not. But it was a crazy week this week. A lot of surprises, a lot of disappointments, stuff that we, expected. But we got to get right to it, man. So y'all know how I start off the show. I always start off the show with counterfeit teams. And my first counterfeit team, this is the easy one. It is the Indianapolis Colts. Counterfeit. No, you like, man, why you gotta call them counterfeit? They won easily over the Jets. It was the Jets. I mean, they scored 14 points offensively, as far as touchdowns. Rivers was pretty much efficient, but for the most part, it was the Jets. They didn't do anything. Jets played awful like they always do. They gave up interceptions, turnovers, and all that for touchdowns. They just on my counterfeit. They didn't show me anything against they played Minnesota last week and beat a horrible Minnesota team. So me, what do you expect? So counterfeit Indianapolis Colts. My next counterfeit team, the Tennessee Titans, counterfeit. Yes, the Tennessee Titans are 3 and 0, but it's like they keep escaping, man. Like teams that they should beat. I mean, I get it. It's early. Tannehill looks good. I get that. But where's the defense? You're playing a Minnesota Vikings team. No disrespect to Jefferson. That kid is nice, the wide receiver for Minnesota, but let this dude put 175 yards on y'all receiving. Come on, man. Y'all supposed to be the Tennessee Titans. This is the same team that went to the AFC Championship. You know, the defense supposed to be better. And y'all playing like this, barely escaping. The kicker, who was Gatkowski, the kicker that almost lost y'all the first game. Yes, he ended up kicking a field goal to win the game, but he had to bail y'all out again with 6 field goals. Like, come on, y'all. Y'all supposed to be the team of the South, and it's like every team y'all let in, y'all play well through the first 3 quarters or whatever, but then y'all let the team come back, come in. Minnesota even had a lead on y'all. Like, I don't get it. I mean, counterfeit. My last counterfeit team, y'all might not agree, but I'm Mr. Controversy, and this is my NFL diary, are the Buffalo Bills. Counterfeit. The reason why I have the Buffalo Bills as my counterfeit team, every week it's like y'all have to have a game winning drive. Now, this week I understand it was against the LA Rams. The LA Rams are 2-0. They look good. But last week it was Miami Dolphins. This week, now it's the LA Rams, and it's like I said, Josh is balling. Josh Allen is balling, but at the same time, he keep making these crazy plays, these dumb plays. He almost cost the game twice with the at the end. First with the with the with the lateral or whatever he tried to do. Like, what was you doing, man? A lateral? Like at that time, come on, Josh. We don't need that crazy Josh Allen. The one who lost y'all the game against Houston in the playoffs. Then you grab the face mask of the linebacker. But yeah, still they came back and they won in the final seconds. But still, I just feel like if they want to be the team to beat, you have to beat them. You know what I'm saying? If y'all a so-called this contender, you have to beat them when you have them down. You can't let them come back. Can't do that. You know. Yes, New England doesn't have Tom Brady, but they still have Bill Belichick. Now they have Cam Newton, and that team look dangerous as well. So you're gonna find out if it's Belichick or if it's Brady, but you probably gonna get the results you don't want to get if you keep playing like this. You gotta step on their necks. When you have them down, step on their necks. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yes, you're 3-0, but come on, man. Y'all barely beat Miami. And then y'all barely escaped the Rams after having a big lead. So the Buffalo Bills counterfeit. All right, y'all. We got to address the elephant in the room. Y'all see, I'm representing, of course. Very happy. We 3-0, and Bears was my counterfeit team last week. So no bias. But yesterday we saw the Bears make a quarterback change in Nick Foles. A lot of people, including Bears fans, was happy. Some people was upset. Some people didn't think True shouldn't have got benched. I call it Trubisky True. But here's my take on it. If you didn't watch the game, please don't make comments about, oh, see, that's he got, because you didn't watch the game. You don't even know what happened. Yes, I know you probably seen the highlights. They showed the interception that Trubisky threw. Okay, yeah, it was a bad pick, but basically, he didn't play bad in the game. Now he missed a couple of reads, whatever. He missed like deep balls, whatever, missed some opportunities, but he didn't play bad in the game at all. So I was shocked that they switched quarterbacks in the third quarter. But at the same time, if he says he has a gut, I'm gonna go with the coach. If coach feel like he has a gut feeling, I'm gonna go with the coach. But here's my thing. Nick, I was upset. When they put Nick in, I was like, yo, why they putting him in? All right, let's see what happens. Nick comes in, look horrible, uh, throwing passes where they could have been picked, almost picked. He got lucky with two passes that should have been picked off. But of course they were playing the Falcons. But but then he got in the rhythm. And true enough, we gotta say this. The Atlanta Falcons, they were depleted. They had injuries on the defensive side, and then two starters got hurt. The cornerback, I can't remember the dude's name, but he was balling. He got hurt in the fourth quarter. And then Grady Jarrett, the defensive tackle, he got hurt. Probably the best defensive player. He got hurt in the fourth quarter as well. Falcons couldn't move the ball, so they're tired. But Nick came in, he took advantage, and he looked good. The last throw he threw, the last touchdown throw was sick. I don't know if Trubisky could make that throw under pressure like that. But I'm happy at a switch, man. Honestly, I'm cool with it. I'll say that I'm cool with it. Of course, I'm gonna represent no matter what. The fact that Nick Foles is the quarterback, we saw what he's done coming back. As far as a backup and then bringing that team and taking them to Super Bowl or a deep playoff run. My problem is he's getting in too early for me. Usually he come in like week 10 or 11, but I don't know because Nick is usually he's not productive when he starts the season as the starting quarterback. And I'm just being real. So here's my thing. I want to see Nick play with this team, where he's not in a hurry up offense, where you start the game, the coaches from the opposing team, now they get to go ahead and say, all right, let's see what he's doing. Let's game plan for him. Because the game plan was for Mitch. It wasn't for Nick. So when Nick came in, totally, they didn't have a scheme for him. And we saw what happened. So now we get to see what he does. I think he's going to do well because he brings leadership. He's a veteran. He's been in these situations before. But all I gotta say is y'all better watch out, man. Because if Nick plays like the Nick Foles we been waiting for, y'all better watch out. Because you saw the energy he gave the team. And when he's giving the energy like that, with that defense, you saw the defense start playing better. They got like three and outs after that. Then the wide receivers now. We know with Nick Foles, Nick is that guy. Well, I'll say this. With Mitch, because Mitch is still young, and Mitch is in that stage where if he sees the first, he'll look for his first read. If the first read not there, he'll go for the second. Once he goes for that second read and that's not there, Mitch probably taking off. He's panicking or whatever he does. Whereas Nick Foles, he's a veteran, so he'll go through all three or four reads and then even come back to the first one. So all wide receivers alive, they ready. So that's what's going to make us dangerous. Shout out to Tariq Cohen. Hopefully gets well soon. But now Montgomery, we get to see Montgomery's worth. Montgomery's a good running back. He can catch out the backfield, but because you had Cohen, he was splitting time. Now y'all about to see Montgomery's worth. So I'm saying, watch out. If Nicky get to playing like we think he could play, watch out. That's all I'm saying. Watch out. Let me talk about another quarterback change that should happen or might happen. It's Carson Wentz. What's going on with Carson Wentz, y'all? He was what, like 23, 25, or 45, one touchdown, two interceptions against the Bengals, against the Bengals, the Cincinnati Bengals. Like Baker Mayfield looked good against the Bengals, but you can't. Come on, Wentz, what's going on? So now I don't know if this is, as I stated on the radio show. Make sure y'all check out the radio show, the 3-Point Conversion Sports Lounge, every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. But it makes me think, all right, I wonder, is it because the fact that you didn't have no preseason, and some quarterbacks might respond differently. He didn't have a preseason. Not only that, he didn't have a preseason, but what receivers do we have? I mean, he has Deshaun Jackson, but other than that, he's playing with rookies and third stringers because rookies are hurt. Alshon is on his usual early vacation. So who else does he have to throw to? Aguilar's going. He's in Nelson Aguilar is with I think Las Vegas. So who else does he have to throw to? Could it be that? Could it be just the fact that he just regressed? I mean, ever since them injuries, he's gotten worse. So maybe he regressed. Maybe he's looking over his shoulder because he has Jalen Hurts behind him, ready to come in. Either or, he shouldn't be playing like this. And I'm starting to believe that he's just regressing. I mean, I don't know if it's mental or honestly, like I said, it could be the fact that him and his receivers not on pace. He has some young receivers he's playing with. Deshaun Jackson, like 45 years old. So maybe that's it. I don't know. But all I know is he need to do something. Because if he has another bad game, all right, we might have to do the Nagy on him. In the middle of the game, pull him out, man. Bring in Jalen Hurts, see what he can do. And then if you bring in Hurts, you don't have to start Hurts after that, just for a spark. You want to see. Nah, because is it the offense period or is it Hurts? I mean, or is it Wentz? And if Hurts come in and he's moving the offense, which of course they didn't game plan for Hurts if he comes in, but still, if he's able to move the offense, what does that say? So I think they need to make a real hard decision. I give him one more game. I said give Mitch at least 4 games. That's what I said before the season. So I'm saying Wentz, he has one more game. If he plays horrible and he plays bad, hey, it's yeah, y'all drafted Hurts. Why not? You know what I'm saying? So we'll look at that. And then the last thing I really want to hit on is I want to talk about Russell Wilson. This guy, y'all know he's my favorite quarterback. He's been my favorite quarterback since he came in the league. No lie, everybody know it. He's probably he's playing the best I've ever seen any quarterback play, and like during this stretch. We saw Peyton Manning. I think it was 2013 when Peyton Manning came in and he threw like 12 touchdowns. It was like, man, this dude in Denver, like it was his first or second year in Denver. I think it was first year. I forgot which year that was, but just look unstoppable. Then we saw Patrick Mahomes 2 years ago, unstoppable. Even some parts of last year. But the way Russ is playing right now, That dude's confidence is through the roof. Like, I've never seen nobody throw a deep ball like him. I'm talking like Jeff Blake used to throw a great deep ball because it'd be like 2 miles in the air and it'd come down. But I'm talking Russell is he throwing that thing up and it's coming down like a feather, and they're not even breaking stride. Like even when he's under pressure, just the way when he's under pressure, he's not under pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not panicking or anything. And the fact that say if he's trying to get away from the defenders, he spins around, whatever. But the fact that he's able to bring his focus back on the field and go through his progressions again and look who's so quickly, like I've never seen a quarterback do that. No, I've seen quarterbacks dodge somebody, run, then they look up, they look and then they see somebody. But Russ is like able to, I don't know if he's taking a mental shot of the field when he's running around. I don't know what he's doing. But I've never seen a quarterback do that. That dude's clutch. You know he can escape the pocket when he needs to, not only to run but to throw. What else about Russ, man? Durable. Russ has never got hurt. Russ has never missed a game. I don't think he's missed a game ever. I think he's missed maybe 3 plays in 3 or 4 plays, if that, in his career. And I'm talking plays. But he's not missing a game. And Russ be taking some hits too. That's not a lie. Now he knows how to get down, but Russ have taken some hits. But that dude is all world, man. I'm telling you, he's the best quarterback in the game. And I'm not even talking about this year. I'm just saying as a whole. I'm not talking about just for the first 3 games. He's the best quarterback in the game. I said this last week, and I always say it. We all know if you give him, and I like the coordinator that they have. I like Schottenheimer for us, but if you gave him a Eric Bieniemy or a Josh McDaniels or somebody like that, or what if we gave him some receivers? Now DK Metcalf, he's turned into a top-notch receiver, and as you see, now that he has somebody like that, look what he's doing. But say if he had a top 10 receiver, like he's making what's my man name? Golly. Number 16, I can't think of his name, just at the tip of my tongue. He's making Lockett, Tyler Lockett. He's making Lockett look like an all-world receiver right now. And no disrespect to Tyler Lockett, because I like Tyler Lockett, but he's a slot receiver at best for any other team. But right now, with Seattle, he's making Tyler Lockett look like he top 5, he top 10. But that's Russell Wilson. So all those quarterbacks, whether the black quarterbacks or the quarterbacks that can run, that they never give you any receivers, that, you know, for some reason, if you can run or scramble, they feel like, okay, he's good enough where we don't want to give him any receivers because he can make things happen with his feet. We've seen it happen. We saw it with McNabb. We saw it with Vic. We saw it with who else I'm trying to think of? Steve McNair. I like Derek Mason. I won't say that. I like Mason. But even RG3 didn't have any good receivers. But we've seen it with those type of quarterbacks, right? And Lamar Jackson, another quarterback. And you like, all right, man, why can't he have any receivers? Tyrod Taylor or Tyrod Taylor, as I just found out was his name. But you know why they won't have any good receivers? Because of Russ. Russ is messing that up. Now, because Russ is doing this without any great receivers, oh, if he can do it, I guess y'all can do it. So he didn't mess the league up because of that now. So I feel sorry for the other running quarterbacks and black quarterbacks that scrambles, because you probably won't get any receivers because they're like, hey, if Russ could do it, you can do it. So yeah, Russ is the best quarterback in the league. He's been the best in the league for a couple of years now. I've always said it. He's very accurate. Of course, he best deep ball in the game. Smart, durable. Who has all of those qualities in the NFL? And he doesn't even have a good line. So who has all those qualities in the NFL as a quarterback? You tell me, all of them, and dealing with all of them. Who has that? Mahomes we've seen get hurt. Um, Brady is that guy, but I don't think Brady. I don't think Brady is Brady's durable, but I just as far as his arm and I don't think he's as accurate as Russ. So he's the best in the game. Last thing I gotta say, man, what we watched the game tonight. It don't make any sense that Eric Bieniemy is not a coach. Uh, we all know what's going on. We know what it is. We know. You know, it's we know. Yeah, he's a black man trying to get a coach. The Rooney Rule doesn't work anymore because all the Rooney Rule is doing is, and shout out to Rooney because he really tried. It's getting you an interview. That's it. But this man should be coaching. Like I know we know Andy Reid is a guru, and I get it. He's an offensive coach and he makes some calls and everything. I get that. But like Lewis Riddick, he kept referring to every time they did something good. Oh, this is it's because of Andy Reid and his offense. Like that's cool, man. But give this guy some credit, man. You know, he should be coaching somewhere. But I will say this: it's a blessing. It might be a blessing. I mean, we everybody know, we heard where's the the song. He may not come when you want him, but he's always on time. And that might go for the Atlanta Falcons too. Atlanta Falcons, Falcons fans, y'all want Dan Quinn fired? Hey, this might help y'all because y'all might just land Eric Bieniemy. And if Eric Bieniemy get his hands of that offense with Ridley, Julio, who plays every 3 plays, and I mean literally, I'm talking about he go to the sideline after every catch. But Julio Jones, you got Russell Gage, the young wide receiver now who's been balling. Ridley, Calvin Ridley. You got Gurley in there. You got Hurst. You got Matt Ryan. People want to talk about Matt Ryan. I don't know why Falcon fans always get on Matt Ryan, but Matt Ryan been balling. You put Eric Bieniemy with that offense, just think about what he can do. I'll leave y'all with this. Um, Shout out to my guy. He was telling me the story about Andy Reid was saying that he was amazed with Eric Bieniemy because Andy Reid has over 100 plays, right? And every time they're in practice, Andy Reid will, they're like, let's go over the plays. Eric Bieniemy is the only one that doesn't have a playbook in front of him because he got that junk memorized. Andy Reid said he's never seen like nothing like that in his 25, 30 years of coaching. Said never in his life he's seen that. Somebody memorizing that many plays, 100 plays. You don't have a playbook and can name all of them. So I think it'd be dope if Eric Bieniemy come to Atlanta. Atlanta, it makes sense with the culture down here. He'll be accepted. Arthur Blank like him. Arthur Blank gonna take care of him. He got at least 5 years probably with Arthur Blank. Arthur Blank. That's anytime he. I know it's an investment, but anytime he pushing Mike Vick in a wheelchair, come on, dog. Y'all know what that is. And then the fact that he still calls Mike Vick, Arthur Blank, weekly call. So much he love him. He's loyal. So I worked for him before when I was at Home Depot. He's loyal, very loyal, took care of us and all. That's how he is. So just imagine Eric Bieniemy in Atlanta under Blank with the talent he has. Hmm. That'd be great, right? So let's see. Hey, and if it don't work out with Nagy, hey, hopefully we get him. Ain't that right, Mike? But anyway, so yeah, that's my rant, man. Just hope he gets a job, because he's doing this thing, and I hate they try. It's like they don't give him enough credit, so they should, whatever. But yo, that's my thing. That's my time. Um, I'm gonna read some of these comments real quick, and I'm gonna let y'all go. Ben said Russ is putting it on the money for Lockett. Yeah, he is. That's what I'm saying. Um, that dude is a beast. Who is this guy talking about? Raphael just said that Green Bay is going to win the debate. He say that. Yeah, right. I would never say that. Ugh. I would never say that. What else we got, man? Um, this guy says take that Bears outfit off. That would come from a Falcons fan. That would come from a Falcons fan. But yeah, man. So hey, let me know what y'all think. I appreciate y'all for listening, and whoever's gonna listen as like a podcast later on, I appreciate y'all as well. Um, oh yeah, real quick, Alvin Kamara, beast, y'all. He a beast. People got on me for saying this. I think Alvin Kamara is the best running back in the NFL, and I'm not just going by his stats because, like, I had this conversation. Shout out to Vincent. We were talking about him and who else we was talking about? We were talking about him and McCaffrey. And my thing is, if they use him like they use McCaffrey, if he was an every down back, like he's doing this without being an every down back. He only get what 12, 13, 14 carries, maybe if that a game. Now he's getting the catches. You know, he had 13 catches last night for 139 yards. But if he was able to get the touches like McCaffrey got, I think he'd be better than McCaffrey. I think he's better. I don't think I'm not saying it by far, but if he played in that system where he was getting the ball, he was playing all three downs like McCaffrey, he'll be the best back in NFL. He's got speed, he's got the agility, he's quick, he's smart. Like how many times you see a running back these days run the ball and they going towards the sideline, they switch the ball to the other hand just to protect it. You don't see that anymore. But Alvin Kamara got that, man. He can catch, he reads his block, he's patient. I think he's the best running back in the game, you know. But of course, stat wise, you might not say that because you're looking at stats. But again, he's not getting the ball like that. He's not playing all three downs. He's sharing time. He's splitting the 50-50. With Latavius Murray, so just think about if he did get a chance to be an all three down back, best running back in the game, y'all. All right, man. I'm out, man. I I'm out. I gotta go. I'ma holler at y'all. I appreciate y'all. Again, I appreciate the comments, appreciate the views. Um, hey man. So I'll say this. Leave y'all with this. If the Chicago Bears, I'll say it again, if they get Dickey to play like we think he gonna play, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a wrap. But if he plays like he played under Jeff Fisher. Now, Lord, good thing is at least we can switch back to Trubisky. I mean, hey, you know what I'm saying. But if Nick play like I think he's gonna play, guess all y'all gonna see is me smiling. All y'all gonna see is me smiling, right? Hey, I'm just saying, man. Watch out for them Chicago Bears. Yes, sir. All right, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all. I'll see y'all again. Check out the show. Um the 3 point conversion, and I'm gonna put it up right now so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Y'all check that out every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. on iHeartRadio. Just look for 1100 a.m. WWWE. The 3 point conversion Facebook page, you stream live every Saturday. So it's live. We're on radio locally in Atlanta, 1100 a.m. WWWE. Then we're on TuneIn Radio. And then you can listen to it as a podcast on the 3pointconversion.com and also on iHeartRadio, the 3 point conversion radio page. Yes, we have our own page. So on radio station, I'm sorry, not page, but on radio station on iHeartRadio. Check us out. Let's holla at y'all, man. It's another happy Mr. Controversy. I've been sleeping good on Sunday night so far. Thank God. Hey, man. And I'm going to holla at y'all. Will you miss me? Y'all see me next week. All right. Or matter of fact, this Saturday.